aware, the show contains flashing and moving lights, as well as simulated weapon fire. There will be a brief 10-minute intermission. Thank you for coming, and welcome to Urinetown, the musical! Hello there, and welcome to Urinetown. Not the place, of course, the musical. Urinetown, the place, is, well, it's a place you'll hear people referring to a lot throughout the show.
You hear the news? They carted old so-and-so off to Urinetown the other day.
Is that so? What'd he do?
Oh, such and such, I hear.
What do you know? Old so-and-so.
It's sort of a mythical place. You understand? A bad place. A place that you won't see until Act 2. And then, well, let's just say it's filled with symbolism and, things like that. But Urinetown, the musical, well, here we are. It takes place in the town like any town that you might find in a musical. This here is the first setting for the show. As the sign says, it's a public amenity, meaning public toilet. These people have been waiting for hours to get in. It's the only amenity they can afford to get into.
Say, Mr. Longstop, is this where you tell the audience about the water shortage?
What's that, little Sally?
You know, the water shortage. The hard times, the drought. A shortage so awful that private toilets eventually became unthinkable. A premise so absurd.
Whoa there, little Sally, not all at once. We'll hear more about the water shortage in the next scene.
Oh, I guess you don't want to overload them with too much exposition, huh?
Everything in its time, little Sally. You are too young to understand it now, but nothing can kill a show like too much exposition.
Well, probably not. Or about title even. That could kill a show pretty good.
Well, little Sally, suffice it to say that in Urinetown, the musical, everyone has to pay to use public bathrooms to take care of their private business. That is the central conceit of the show.
There's coastal pennies, add up to the fees. We can't have you peeing for free. If you do, we'll catch you. We never fail, and we never bother with jail. You'll get your town, off you'll go to your town, away with you to your town. You won't need spare.
Later on, you'll learn that these public bathrooms are controlled by a private company. They keep admission high, generally speaking, so if you're down on your luck, you have to come to a place like this. One of the poorest, filthiest urinals in town.
And you can't just go in the bushes either. There's laws against it.
That's right, little Sally. Harsh laws, too. That's why little Sally here is counting her pennies. Isn't that so, little Sally?
I'm very close, officer. Only a few pennies
Aren't we all, little Sally? Aren't we all?
Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me the way to the private company that controls these public bathrooms?
You mean the Urine Good Company?
That's the one.
You'll meet the guy who runs Urine Good Company later. That there is his daughter.
It's quite a ways from here, ma'am. This here's the bad part of town.
So it is.
But if you squint, you can just make out their headquarters rising above the skyline.
Leaning tower on the hill?
That's the one.
Gosh, it's beautiful.
You most certainly are.
Pardon?
It most certainly is.
Oh dear, I'm late already. Thanks ever so much for the directions and such. Bye.
Anytime.
Well, we've talked on long enough, I imagine. Thank you for coming, and welcome to Urinetown, the musical.
I haven't got it.
Then go get it.
Come on, Penny. I'm good for it.
That's what you said last week, and I still haven't seen Penny 1, and it's Miss Pennywise to you.
Bobby, reason with the woman. I'm a little short this morning.
No shorter than yesterday. Unless I've grown.
My problem is Pennywise. Can he come in for free just this once?
Get your head out of the clouds, Bobby Strong. No one gets in for free.
Look, Penny, we'll have to make special arrangements and those in high standards. Why not let this one be ours?
If Old Man Strong gets in for free, then so do I.
And I.
And I. Quiet back there. No one's getting anywhere for free. Don't you think I've got bills of my own to pay? Don't you think I've got taxes and tariffs and payoffs to meet too? Well, I do. And I don't pay them with promises, see? I pay them with cash. Cold, hard cash. Every morning you all come here. And every morning some of you got reasons why you ain't gonna pay. Well, I'm here to tell you, you is gonna pay.
But Miss Penny...
No buts, Bobby.
And then, oh God, Penny, what difference could it make?
What difference? Times are hard, our cash is tight. You've got no right, I've heard it all before. Just this once is once too much for once they once they'll want you once more. I run the only toilet in this part of town, you see. So if you've got to go, you've got to go through me. It's a privilege or better yet have you arrested.
I'm through with all this, you see.
Before the law gets tested.
Scraping cash 3 times a day.
Urinetown, you'll see.
Crazy with the neighboring half the time.
Don't delight me.
It's nowhere to live, I tell ya. Nowhere to live.
For the privilege to
More than that, boy. A whole lot more than that.
Over there. He's been on the pavement, he is.
Yeah. If he's pissing for free, then so am I.
Oh, no, you're not.
All right, then, make way.
Make way, damn you, make way.
Ah, that's better.
So we've been 8 old men strong.
The same.
Is this your doing, Strong?
It is.
Seize him! You have done a terrible thing here today, Mr. Strong.
I did what I thought was necessary.
Grab him up, Bobby. Never thought I'd live to see the day.
Breaking the Public Health Act is an exiling offense.
Quite excited.
So what if it is? I feels better now, and that's all I cares about.
Oh, Pa. I always knew we'd get you in the end, Joseph.
Take him away!
Bobby! Pa! Don't forget me, Bobby!
I won't, Pa!
And tell your mother that I love her!
I will, Pa! I will!
Remember me, boys! Oh God, what have I done?
Remember how he indulged on. Remember how he made a mockery. He shoved the crockery off to the dockery. Don't be like him.
Don't be
Just get your head out of the clouds, Bobby. That's all I'm saying. Good day.
All right, who's ready to pay?
It's my mom. Points, but I'll pay it.
And I. Don't bother.
Oh, dear Bobby. You pay, as long as you just keep letting us pay.
Oh, Pa. What's become of you?
Back to work then, Bobby. The morning brush is on. Where's my dough?
Isn't that what we're all asking ourselves, Senator? Where is my dough? From the cop, walking his beat, to the little baby asleep in his mother's arms. We're all asking ourselves the same question. Where's my dough? And by dough, of course, I mean money.
I made my speech. Where's my dough?
Oh, there'll be plenty of dough for everyone, provided the vote goes through. The fee hike vote, that is.
I was hoping to wait for the vote for the latest fact finding mission.
To Rio!
Wouldn't want to
be around when the new HEHS breeze through.
You think I've gone too far this time, don't you, Pip?
It's a powder keg out there, Flatbell, and this time I think it's gonna blow. Daddy?
Oh dear, I thought you'd never get here.
Tat, tat, tat. Sorry I'm late. I left just as soon as my exams were finished.
Well, how is everything, dear?
Fine, just fine. It feels great to be done with school finally.
You see there, Miss McQueen, beautiful, big-hearted, and now with a head filled with the best stuff money can buy.
Well, if the stuff in her head is nearly as big as the stuff in her heart, I'm sure she'll be running this company in no time.
That'll be all, Miss McQueen.
We'll all be. Hope Gladwell and all grown up too. Hello, Senator. Come to join your father's little operation? It's just a fast copy position, of course. First day, a fast copy girl. Huh. Your father mentioned he'd be young fast copy girl. He neglected, however, to mention how beautiful she'd be. You'd be. You're so beautiful, even as a little girl.
That's enough, Pip!
Yeah.
Well, we won't be keeping you. I'm sure you'll have your hands full on the floor of the legislature, what with the fee hike vote and all.
Well, they'll be full, Gladwell, and by this time tomorrow, I fully expect them to be full of cash.
Oh, they'll be full of cash, Senator. We'll all be full of cash, provided the vote goes through.
The vote will go through as long as you come through with the cash.
No worries there, Senator. Once the vote goes through, there'll be nothing else to come through but the cash.
And no need to worry about the vote.
Fit! I think we understand each other.
Yes, well, goodbye.
Well, let's meet the staff. Staff! Staff, this here's my daughter, our newest fax copy girl, Hope Cladwell. Hope Cladwell, the good people of Urine Good Company, or UGC as it's known for short.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Hope! Say a few words, Hope dear.
Well, it's a great company, and I hope to help you make it even greater.
Oh, yes. Oh, you're absolutely right, Hope dear, absolutely right. For you see, ladies and gentlemen, 20 years ago we came to the people of this community with a simple proposition. Look the other way. While we run this company the way we see fit, and we'll keep the pay off the street and the water in the ground. Hope here has come to join our little operation to help us keep that promise. So, promise me you'll treat her like the Gladwell she is. For one day, she may be wearing the shoes you see me wearing today. The same shoes I wore when I made that promise those many years ago. I saw gray skies floating in gold. I saw gray skies and made them ring gold. Now those skies aren't so bleak to behold. They're still great, but they pay for your salaries and food. I took this town that formerly stank. I took this town and made it smell swank. I made Flushing me flush at the bank. I'm the man with the plan, and so should you thank.
Mr. Gladwell, we're so thankful
That's me.
for that thankful of dough. Oratory door and it's cash that you bought. Could we hope for much more? We really doubt it.
You may be right there.
Mr. Gladwell, you've got riches, which you
Gosh, Daddy, they certainly do seem to adore you, so then why do I feel so conflicted?
Nonsense, Hope dear. Did I send you to the most expensive university in the world to teach you to feel conflicted or to manipulate great masses of people?
To learn how to manipulate great masses of people, Daddy.
Which is exactly what we're gonna do. Get faxing
And copying.
and welcome home. Pat, pat, pat.
Well, hello there, little Sally. It's a little late for a little girl to be out and about, especially on a night like tonight.
Well, just trying to scrape together a few coins before the late night rush is all. Come with us, Bear?
Oh, why not? I'm in a good mood tonight. There you are.
Gee, thanks! Say, Officer Lockstock, we don't talk too much about hydraulics, do we?
Hydraulics, little Sally?
Yeah, you know, hydraulics. Hydration, irrigation, or just plain old laundry. Seems to me with all the talk of water shortage and drought and whatnot, we might spend some time on those things too. After all, a dry spell would affect hydraulics too, you know.
Yes, it most certainly would, but, how do I put this, little Sally? Sometimes in a musical, it's easier to focus on one big thing rather than a lot of little things. The audience tends to be much happier that way, and it's easier to write.
Oh, one big thing, huh?
That's right.
Well, then why not hydraulics?
Run along then, little Sally. I wouldn't want you to miss the late night rush. Miss Pennywise won't hold the gate open forever, you know.
Oh, right. Thanks for the coin, bye.
What a night.
Everything cleaned up all right, Mr. Barrel?
Sure, same as always. Did you hear a scream though, Mr. Lockstock?
Old man strong?
All the way down to Urinetown.
Oh, yes. I heard him. But then they all seem to scream in the end now, don't they? As their long journey into exile comes to a close and the spires of Urinetown peak above the horizon, they most certainly scream then, Mr. Barrel. Yes, they most certainly do.
I suppose he might be different, you know.
Different?
Old man Strong always seemed a bit tougher than the rest. I was hoping he might, I don't know, surprise us somehow.
And there's one thing I've learned in my many years of enforcing the laws of the city. It's that the journey down to Urinetown offers no surprises. Not even from the very toughest amongst us. On that journey, expect only the expected. Let the hard
Captain got below his belt. Cup ran over when he knelt.
We dealt.
And Joseph, old and strong, held his peace for much too long. Hoped his son might bail him out instead.
Now years past, all in the jungle, scooping out a bungle, nature's born. Cries of constant deprivation, certain aggravation, children's goal. Soon learn power of the truncheon, organize a function, came too wrong. So if what you're after, then Urinetown's the raptor to hand it on.
Don't be like them, don't be like them, don't be like them, don't be like them, don't be like them.
Pull like come the journey, come on the journey, a bumble journey, a slap to the face, 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 it's a pass, a big rolling up, a hard to reach, it's a long roll down, a hard pull, come on the journey, come on the journey, come on the journey. Well, off you go then, boys, and happy hunting.
Yes. So, have you made plans for your journey yet?
To Urinetown?
To Rio, of course.
Ah, yes, Rio. Well, I had to squeeze Platinum a little bit tighter than usual for our monthly payoffs, extortion fees, money bribes, etc.
Caution, Mr. Longstock, it seems we're no longer alone.
Well, I'll be.
If I'm not mistaken, that there's his daughter.
Yes, and all grown up, too. Little late for you to be out, don't you think, ma'am?
Oh, hello, officers.
If I didn't know any better, I'd put you under suspicion for taking a late night behind the bushes to relieve yourself for free kind of walk.
Officers, I'm just coming home from work. First day.
Long hours.
Just like us.
There's some kind of big vote happening down at the legislature tonight. Plenty of faxing to do.
And copying, I imagine.
Oh, yes, and copying.
Well, I must say, your father mentioned the size and purity of your heart. He neglected, however, to mention the size and purity of your beauty.
Does beauty have a size, officer?
In some countries. Well, I take care of these streets late at night. There's no telling what some people might do for a few extra coins.
Especially these days, what with the new fee hikes and all.
Oh, I'm not afraid of people, officers.
No?
Not really. Everyone has a heart, you see. As long as you know you can never fear a soul.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Even criminals?
Even criminals.
Even policemen?
What?
Bobby Strong.
A little bit late for you to be out, don't you think, Mr. Strong?
Out late, taking care of another late night rush is all. There's talk more fee hikes. People are getting edgy.
Are they? Well, I'm glad to hear you were otherwise engaged. I wouldn't want to put you under suspicion for taking a late night behind the bushes.
I don't need to do that anymore. Not while I work for Penny, I don't.
But you still gotta keep your head out of the clouds now, don't you?
What do you mean by that?
Oh, what he means, Bobby, is, see that you don't end up like your father.
And how did my father end up?
Well, we're off. Our work is never done.
Good night, officers.
Good night, Bobby.
You're rather brave with them.
I don't care for policemen. Not those two, anyway.
Policemen protect the peace.
Do they?
Usually.
Didn't I see you down by the amenity this morning?
Oh, that was me. I was rushing off to work. First day.
Find your way all right?
Gleaming tower on the hill. Couldn't miss it.
Beautiful.
It's rather shiny, that's true enough.
Did you mean what you said to those policemen about everyone having a heart?
Well, sure I did.
Well, because mine feels awful cold just now.
Cold?
Or empty. One of the two.
Not because of me, I hope.
Oh, no, because of something I did.
No shorter than yesterday, unless I
Or rather, something I didn't do.
If it feels cold, then it must still be there, don't you think?
Unless there's a vacuum where it used to be.
A vacuum inside of your chest? It sounds so impossible.
I did something wrong this morning is all I'm trying to say. I can't seem to get it out of my head.
A vacuum?
My action.
Oh,
I let someone down that I love dearly. I feel real bad about it.
well, maybe that's nature's way of telling you that now's the time to lift someone up.
Really?
Sure. Do you think you'd be feeling as bad as you do if you didn't have a heart?
I don't know. I suppose not.
Of course you would, because then you'd be dead. When darkness surrounds you and you lose your way, you have your own compass that turns night to day, and it's even with you before you depart. Be still, hear it beating, it's leading you. Follow your heart.
Follow my heart? But to where?
Wherever your heart tells you to go.
Even there?
Even to the clouds, if that's what your heart commands. What's it saying now?
I don't know. I don't know how to listen to my heart.
You have to listen carefully. Here, let me try. There it is. It's saying, we all want a world filled with peace and with joy, with plenty of water for each girl and boy. That bright shining world is just waiting to start. No meanness or sorrow, just cleanness tomorrow. If only you follow your heart. You see there? Even your heart knows you should follow your heart.
Peace and joy? Plenty of water? I guess I do want those things.
There's something else your heart was saying. Maybe something I shouldn't have heard.
There was?
I think so. It was barely audible, but I definitely heard something.
Well, what was it?
Let me try again. Maybe I can make it out this time. It's so faint. It's saying, into the open air, far from smaller and bars. Someone is waiting there. Someone who shares all your hopes and your joys. Someone is waiting there. Why, my heart was saying those exact same words just the other day.
It was?
Sure it was. Squalor and noise, hopes and joys. It was telling me about all those things.
I didn't know two hearts could speak as one.
I didn't either. Now, here, listen.
Someday I'll meet someone whose heart joins with mine. Aortas and arteries all intertwined. They'll beat so much stronger than they could apart. Each chambers of muscle to muscle the love in our heart. Love is kind and considerate. Love is peaceful and Bobby Strong.
Good night, Bobby Strong.
And good night.
Hope.
Good night, Hope. I won't forget what you said about the clouds in my heart.
And I won't forget what you said either about the laughter and the gladness. Wait a minute. When can I see you again?
In this darkness, I'm afraid you can't see me at all. But a bright, shining world is waiting to start. I can feel it. Come to amenity number 9 tomorrow. I'll show it to you.
She sure loves him, doesn't she, Officer Watson?
Of course she does. He's the hero. She has to love him.
One loves Bobby Strong. See, Officer Lobster, what's it like?
What's what like, little Sally?
You're in town?
Oh, well, little Sally, I can't just tell you that.
Well, why not?
It's a secret, that's why. Power depends on mystery. I can't just blurt it out like there is no Urinetown. We just kill people. No, that information must be oozed out slowly until it bursts forth in one mighty cathartic moment somewhere in Act 2. People singing and things like that.
Oh, I get it.
Well, I better be off. It is time for the next scene.
Oh, the next morning at the amenity where the new HEHS Urinetown.
That's the one. Come on, little Sally, and keep your head down.
And so, with this piece of paper, the UGC awards amenity number 9, the first of our new and entirely legal HEHS, which we hope you all will honor and enjoy. Of course, no one knows better than the good people at Your and Good Company how difficult times are. But research into finding the long-term solutions we need is expensive. So, for the time being, our decision is firm, and we look forward to going to Rio with our new profits. We look forward to finding lasting solutions and things like that. Good luck, Miss Pennywise. See you in, well, you know where.
Miss Pennywise, this can't be. If you do this to us, it'll be off to Urinetown for most of us sooner rather than later.
And it'll be off to Urinetown for me if I don't. Now get in line and have your money ready. The new fee hike money, that is.
Miss Pennywise.
Bobby Strong, where the hell have you been?
Sorry I'm late, Miss Pennywise. I was up all night thinking is all.
Up all night thinking, is it? You work here now, Bobby. You don't have to go in the bushes anymore.
Well, I wasn't.
Like father, like son, that's what I always say. Now let's get back to work.
But it was about my father that I was thinking, Miss Pennywise. About what happened to him. About what's happening to all of us.
Your father broke the law yesterday, Bobby, and that's the end of it.
But what if the law is wrong?
What did you say?
I said, what if the law is wrong, Miss Pennywise? What if all of this is wrong?
Wrong! You've got a sweet-looking head, Bobby. A sweet-looking head. But you keep it up there in the clouds day after day after day, and it's gotta come down from there. You hear me? Get your head out of the clouds, Bobby! Get it out of the clouds!
Off in the distance, there's a beautiful horizon.
All right, folks, you know the drill.
It's gleaming and radiant. It's what I'll keep my eyes
The
on.
same as it's always been.
As the world turns to face the sun and start another day, it suddenly occurs to me that maybe we can find another way. Look at the sky, full of hope and promise. It's a shining ideal, how I reel when I look at the sky.
All right, now who's first?
Mom!
We'll take your fee now, Mrs. Strong. The improved fee, that is.
Daily we make them pay their money bags with broken lives and dreams. But what's it for? I can't ignore the black immortal profit making schemes. Look at the sky, high above this madness. Here below, feel our shame. It must stop in the name of the sky.
Here's all I have, Bobby. Is it enough?
You hold on to that money, Mom.
Really? The fee is the law, Bobby. She'll abide by it or she'll join her husband.
But what if there was a new law in town, Miss Pennywise? A new law that didn't come from any voting process or elected body or process of judicial review, but a brand new law that came from an organ. That's right, a muscular, blood-pumping organ like this one, right here.
A muscular organ.
Can't you see it, Miss Pennywise? Well, if this one's too small for you, why not try this one on for size?
This blinded me! Ah!
Look at the sky, there's a great big heart there. There's a heart in the sky, everything's alright.
Don't do this, Bobby! You'll regret it!
Well, I don't think so. Come on, Mom, this one's on the house. For everyone, forever!
Your heart knows all things great and true.
Things mere brains can never know.
Your heart points to the great big blue.
Where the people's allegiance was known. Love and sky, inspiration.
Bobby, what's to become of you? What's to become of us all?
In the sky.
You'll be off to Rio, then I imagine?
Already got my ticket.
Good work on the floor of the legislature today, Fit. It was a touch and go there, I understand.
Well, the beach is up. Rio! Slideshow changed my mind soon enough, just like it changed my mind 10 years ago. God, I wish I never met you Caldwell V. Marco.
Sorry to interrupt, Daddy. I just want to make sure you got your morning faxes.
Why, thank you. Oh dear, you're absolutely glowing.
It seems that office work agrees with her. What with all that faxing and all?
And the copying.
Oh yeah, the copy. You're a good girl, Hope Blackwell. I used to be one before I met your father.
A good girl.
You heard me.
Dad, can I ask you a question?
Sure, oh dear, what is it?
Do you believe in love?
Love? Why do you ask?
Just wondering. You see, I met this boy. Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Cladwell. You've got a little problem. Caldwell?
Miss Pennywise?
It's about public amenity number 9, sir. The people there have rioted.
Rioted?
They're paid for free, Caldwell. I tried to stop them.
The assistant custodian is refusing to take people's money. A young man by the name of Bobby Strong. They've rescinded the Public Health Act, Gladwell.
And the Water Preservation Act. Can they do that? Strictly symbolic, sir. The crowd gathered there is an unthinkably small percentage of the population as a whole.
What's happening, Daddy? I don't understand.
I wouldn't expect a good and pure heart like yours to understand.
Beryl and I are ready, Mr. Gladwell. Just give us the word.
What did I tell you, Cladwell? It's a powder keg out there. And I have the very important plate to catch. Excuse me.
Beryl! You're not going anywhere. Not until we nip this unpleasantness in the bud.
Nip? How so?
You're Gladwell, Hope. What would you do if the very foundation of your life's work were threatened by the rabble-rousing son of a convicted criminal?
Look deep into his heart and try to understand what made him pound so angrily.
Angry, you say? No one gets angry at me. Not without a beating.
A beating? But Daddy, beating people is wrong.
Life is a beating. Embrace it. I have.
Life should be beautiful.
Life is many. Look closely. You'll see it. I do. I see it everywhere. A little bunny in a meadow is nibbling grass without a care. He's so delightful as he walks through. You say, "Hi, bunny," and he stops for you. You pull your trigger, and he drops for you. Goodbye, bunny boo. Hello, rabbit stew. Get me, boys?
You tell him, boss!
Don't be the bunny. Don't be the stew. Don't be the dinner. You have better things to do. It ain't no joke. That's why it's funny. So take a cue. Don't be the bunny. Don't be the bunny.
But we're talking about people here, not animals.
People are animals, Hope dear.
Animals with huge incisors and big floppy feet?
Look deeper. You'll see them. I do. I see them everywhere. A little bunny in a toll booth. He needs a measly 50 cents. Our little bunny didn't plan ahead. Poor bunny simply doesn't have the bread. He begs for mercy but gets jailed instead. Has feathers in the air as the bunny gets the share. See the moral, people?
Here, say, boss!
Don't be the bunny. Don't be the dope. Don't be the loser. You're much better than that, Hope. You're born of power. You're in the money. Advice to you.
Be the bunny.
Don't be a bunny.
A little bunny at a hole.
You heard me.
But bunnies don't drive cars.
Bah! Don't they?
No. Actually, I don't think they do.
Live long enough. You'll see many things.
Even a daughter doubting her own father?
A little bunny. A shoebox. He thinks he's found bread and coal. So snug and cozy on your closet floor. And then you open up your closet door. Now what's that bunny in my closet for? With a mallet and some slippers. Find out no bunny slippers. Write the message there.
Right behind you, boss!
Don't be the bunny.
a time, one at a time. Everyone will get a turn.
Here's some cash, just for you, Bob.
Keep your cash, friend, and relieve yourself in happiness.
Busy day so far. Busiest on record. It looks alright. How's the urinal holding out?
A little spillage, nothing to be concerned about. But people are happy. That's the main thing.
Police, run!
Wait, please, everyone remain calm.
It's going to take a lot of explaining to keep us calm, Bobby Strong.
We've taken control of this amenity, officers. The people here pee for free.
That there's my amenity, officers. I want all these people taken away.
Little Sally, it's the Act 1 finale. Cladwell's gang has arrived to snub out the uprising. It's a big song and dance number involving, well, the entire cast.
It's not like the uprising, but what about Bobby's dreams?
Little Sally dreams only come true in happy musicals. And a few Hollywood movies, and this certainly isn't either one of those. No, dreams are meant to be crushed. It's nature's way.
Well, this may not be a happy musical, Officer Lockstock, but it's still a musical. And when a little girl like me has been given as many lines as I have, there is still hope for dreams.
Bobby, what are you doing? I told you to follow your heart, not seize an amenity.
I did follow my heart, Hope. Thanks to you.
The amenity won't take much more of this uprising, Caldwell. Bobby's a sweet boy, but not sweet enough to sweeten that spillage. Not by a long shot.
The amenity will take as much as it has to, Miss Pennywise. The days of deprivation are over for these people.
The days of deprivation have just begun if this madness continues a moment longer.
Sure, Mr. Flatball. That's what you've been saying for 20 years. And for 20 years, we've waited on the long-term solutions that never came. We're done with it, you see. For a new day has dawned today. A day of hope and happiness, when the idea of human dignity is more than just a forgotten notion, but a living, breathing reality. A day, this day, when the people pee for free, because the people are free! Hooray! Free, people are free, how can a fee enslave us? See how we can be free from the chains we gave us. We're suffering now, such lives of sorrow. Don't give us tomorrow, just give us today.
People are free, how can it be? They're slaving us, how can it be? Free from the chains we gave us. We're suffering now, such lives of sorrow. Don't give us tomorrow, just give us today.
From every village people, bring up the anthem of the people, bringing a new wind, bringing the cloud of rain to sing on
Well, perhaps best to stay back here with your father, oh dear. The police will want to charge soon.
For your father.
Charge? Daddy, these people need understanding, not brutality.
On the contrary, oh dear, a little brutality is exactly what these people need. Officer Lockstock!
Wait! He wants the people to be happy. Isn't that worth something?
Happy, you say? Happy! So you want happy, Mr. Strong? Did you say happy, Mr. Strong? If they pee today, I'm sure they'll be as happy as our past. With no rules and no more fees to pay, things would be looking up. But too bad the water that we share could fit inside a cup. What of tomorrow, Mr. Strong? What of tomorrow, Mr. Strong? Think of tomorrow, Mr. Strong. Our resources are as fragile as a newborn baby skull. With your actions, you would got the child and leave us a lifeless ball. Couldn't be or so short-sighted, so insensitive, so dull. Think of tomorrow, Mr. Strong. You are wrong, Mr. Strong. You and your social is wrong. If the people free, no one should cease them to go. If today is in the shadows of tomorrow, we'll see. If it's you and me, now Mr. Strong, which one of us will blink? I say it's you, Mr. Strong, for on the subject of tomorrow. You are wrong. Officer Lockstock, prepare your man.
Everybody into the amenity. We'll be relatively safer in there.
Why did you tell me you were going to start a revolution?
Maybe for the same reason you didn't tell me you were a glad dog.
I'm the same girl I was last night.
The girl last night would have joined us by now, hope.
Bobby, I can't stand against my father.
And I cannot stand against him. So you can join us. You can stand aside.
Stand aside?
Hurt me.
Bobby, think you're standing on the brink. You'll be arrested soon, perhaps as soon as then. And I can never bear to see you taken where the guilty peers meet the toilet judgment scene.
Said to follow your heart, leave where my heart leads. Now I'll do my part to banish all needs. Make me to see fantastically clear when people be free with nothing to fear. For with words like these, that birthday seems miles, they will take. Rhymes are gone, they're not tomorrow, and they're not
You pick the fight you can't win today, Mr. Strong. Your rebel is no match for my men.
He's right, Bobby. They've got one, two men, and we're also poor.
Now, release the girl. It's time to fetch a punishment like a man.
Release. No one's holding your.
You can punish our bodies, Mr. Glanville, but you can never punish our spirits. Punish our bodies? I never agreed to any punishment of my body.
Oh, punishment is all you'll ever know. Once you release the girl.
in the name of the sky, you're coming with us.
We're walking out of here, Mr. Cladwell. You're going to last. That is, if you care about your daughter.
You're making a terrible mistake, Mr. Strong.
Let the girl go, Bobby. She's done nothing wrong.
Don't let go of the girl and follow me.
What do we do?
Seize them!
No!
Don't let them get away!
Help me! Help her!
No, run! Run, everybody! Run for your lives! Run!
That's it, we're at one. As you can see, the rebel corps are making their getaway with Hope as their hostage. The rest of us have been thrown into confusion because, well, because we're all moving so damn slowly. So we don't get to catch them. Not quite yet. Enjoy the intermission and see you shortly. Hello there! And welcome to Act 2! Things have changed here a bit since last we saw each other, so I will catch you up to speed on a few things. As you may remember, the rebel corps under Bobby's leadership kidnapped Hope, escaping due punishment from my man. Word has it they're holed up in some secret hideout somewhere. Perhaps this one, here.
Where the hell is Bobby? Everyone's not like everyone lost wrong. They should have been backfired.
Who are we kidding? The police popping out them hours ago. It's just a matter of time before our whereabouts are tortured out of them. And then it's up to your town for the lot.
What do you think it's like?
You're in town? Don't even ask.
No one knows for sure.
Well, I've got my suspicions.
Oh, yeah?
Everyone's got suspicions. What is Urinetown? Urinetown's the end. Swift and brutal punishment on the after
The traps are sprung and you're humming when they cut you down. They'll box you up and ship you out and call it Urinetown. They'll box you up and ship you out and call it Urinetown, town, 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 town. Dance? No, never do they dance. Those people down in Urinetown, they never get the chance. Dancing again, never not enough. Unless it's at the bottom of the road. Well, don't get your hopes up. And I say if they're not back soon, we give it to her like her father was gonna give it to us.
People hear lots of things about Urinetown, and that's just the way we like it. For example, a little boy once asked me, "Is Urinetown actually a nice place to live? Gingerbread houses along golden frothy canals? Like Venice? But different?" I didn't say yes. I didn't say no either.
I want them bound, Kevin. I want my daughter released, and I want Bobby Strong punished.
My men are working around the clock, Flatwell, but as the sign says, it is a secret hideout.
Enough of your excuses, Lockstock. You have guns. Use them.
Sorry.
What is Urinetown? Urinetown's a tool, an instrumental power to enforce my iron. So send the troops to all the stoops and let them understand. If Urinetown returns, Urinetown rule the land.
If Urinetown returns, Urinetown we're on the land, 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 land.
Dance, dance, little single dance. Those people with my over to make me change my stance. That's forget. Never gonna join. I'll take you mine.
We should hurry, sir. You must be glad.
scared like we used to be scared. But if it's true what they say about everyone having a heart, we'll have to join us. What is Urinetown? Urinetown's alive. Amazing people for a check until the day they die. Granted, not that they're dirty, but things are different now. We'll fight for right with all our might until we win somehow. We'll fight for right with all our might until we win somehow.
I'll explain along the way. Come on, Bob, let's go. Where are they hiding, little Sally? Tell me if I will see things go easy on you.
Easy on me? You mean I'm sending you to the nice part of Urinetown?
That could be arranged.
Save it for one of your other stoolies, Officer Lockstock. My heart's with rebellion. And besides, the way I see it, I'm already in Urinetown. We all are. Even you.
Me? In Urinetown?
Sure. The way I see it, Urinetown isn't so much of a place as it is a metaphysical place. What is Urinetown? Urinetown is here. It's the town wherever people learn to live in fear. So look around, you finally found the place you asked about. For Urinetown is your town if you're hopeless, down and out.
Is your town. If you're hopeless, down and
Until she gets the rope. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Gee, that was a close one. All over the place.
Little Sally, where have you been?
Well, just right near the towers, all. Pennywise, Cladwell, and Fip, they were all having a, I don't know what you want to call it, a quorum of some kind?
That's it. She gets the rope.
Like the rope?
String her up.
Hang her.
Come on, you can't just give her the rope.
Why not?
Well, because killing her would make us no better than them.
Well, haven't you heard, little Sally? We are no better than them. In fact, we're worse.
Worse?
What do you think they talk about in those quorums they got up there? How good we are. So listen up. Any second those cops are gonna bust in here and bust us up like a bunch of override cantaloupes. So I say as long as our juice is gonna spill all over this floor here, her juice is gonna spill too. Cladwell juice. Then we'll see who's better than who. Have her there, all wound up, can't be tied with her head full of hair and her heart full of pride. I've had enough of each arrogant girl. Big bang boom, let's get tough, playing rough, snuff that girl.
Snuff that girl, but killing people is wrong.
Oh, why? It's so right.
power is only works in extremely unbalanced circumstances.
Such as we have right here.
Exactly. Now get the rope.
Yeah, you're right.
That's the answer.
String up the strongest out of the urinal chain on the Gladwell.
Kill her!
England!
Kill her!
Enough!
Very strong.
No one's going to be killing anyone.
Why not?
Because she's our security blanket. That's why. Oh, but Bobby, killing her would make us feel powerful. For at least a second.
Friends, I know you're afraid, but this has got to be about more than just revenge and the vicarious thrill of stringing someone up who can't defend herself.
Oh, but why? We want to punish her for brother's crimes.
I think he's just in love with her. That's what I think.
Maybe I am. And maybe I made a promise up there. A promise that from this day forward, no man would be denied his essential humanity due to the condition of his pocketbook. That no man in need would be ignored by another with the means to help him. Here and now, from this day forward, because of you and you and you, we will look into the faces of our fellow men and see not only a brother, but a sister as well.
What is that exactly supposed to mean?
Yeah, no, that's Bobby, when did you even say that?
Say,
You know, all I remember him saying was, run!
Well, that was in the heat of battle. In the heat, the actual hotness of battle, the cry of freedom sounds something like, run, freedom, run. Freedom, run away. My friends, you have to run, 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 run. Freedom, run away. That freedom sun will shine today. Till then, you better run, 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 run. Freedom, run away.
Oh, Bobby, I'm frightened.
That's what you should be. Freedom is scary. It's a blast of cruel wind that burns your face to wake you up.
Literally?
Yes. There's a trickle of sweat.
There's a trickle of sweat.
Bending your ears.
Bending your ears.
Still you gotta run. Run away. And I broke your breath. Freedom, run away. There's a great big flag on your tail. And you put your attention on your tail. Run, freedom, run. Run, freedom, run. Run, freedom, run. Freedom, run away. Freedom, run away. Freedom, run away. My friends, you have to run, 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 run. Freedom, run away. Three, four.
Then you better run, run, freedom, run. Freedom, run away.
I said freedom. I said freedom. I said freedom. Freedom, run.
The police will be on the lookout, that's for sure.
When the time comes, we fight the police.
How?
With blood, guts, brains if we have to. It may take years, and some of us will almost certainly not make it through the revolution alive. Maybe all of us. But fight on we will, for all the decades necessary to claim freedom for the people of this land.
Bobby? Decades?
Yeah, how about we get a real plan,
I've got a real plan.
Pennywise, how did you find
I
us?
had a feeling you'd be here. No one knows the sewer system like you do, Bobby.
Or you?
Gladwell would like to speak with you, Bobby.
What about?
He wants to discuss the situation with you, man to man. He says he understands how unhappy the people of this community have become, and he wants to find a solution with you, peacefully.
Well, guys, here's this work.
I don't see this decades of struggle.
But can we trust him? Mr. Gladwell doesn't want to fight till he's strong. He just wants his amenities up and running smooth and natural. That's all he's ever wanted.
What do you think, little Sally?
Well, I think it might be difficult for your love to grow with hope tied to that chair for the rest of her life.
All right. I'll go.
Bobby! No! What if it's a trick?
That's just a chance I'll have to take.
What about the girl?
She stays here. Any funny business and she gets it. You tell that to Gladwell.
Sure, I'll tell him. Likewise with the girl. Anything happens to her, and we give it to him. Get me?
We'll be careful.
Now stay calm, Hope here. We'll have you out of this in no time.
Hello, Bobby.
Hello. Oh,
So this was the bright new day you're telling me so much about.
I don't blame you for being angry with me, Hope. But your father gave us no choice.
They may not have taught me much at the most expensive university in the world, but they taught me this much. Kidnapping people is wrong.
Really? They taught you that there?
We had something special together, Bobby.
We do have something special together, Hope. But until freedom rules the people of this land instead of fear, love has about as much chance as a baby bunny drowning in a vat of boiling water.
Oh, jeez.
Maybe less.
I didn't mean to drag you into all this, Hope.
And I didn't mean to. Well, I guess I don't know what I meant to do.
Look to your heart, Hope. I think the answer to what you want is waiting for you there, deep down, somewhere among these issues.
Wait a minute. When can I see you again? When darkness surrounds you and you lose your way, you have your own compass that turns night to day, and it's even with you before you depart. Be still here and it's leading you, follow your Bobby.
This is just the beginning, Mr. Cladwell. The people have only just begun to fight.
Keeping my daughter confined against her will? Is that how the people fight?
They fight by any means necessary.
The streets are still ours, Mr. Strong.
Your people are just holes on some underground sewer.
They'll be on.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Cladwell. There's been a disturbance over at Public Amendment number 32, number 15 as well. Word has begun to spread.
People have gathered at all the rest. We're waiting to see what else Bobby will say.
After he meets with you, of course.
Of course. Miss McQueen, do you remember the stink years, Mrs. Strong? Those first years when the water table began to drop and just kept on dropping. No one thought they had much time back then, and many of us did questionable things. Much like the things happening right now. There was the looting, of course, and the hoarding. Riots broke out like there was no tomorrow, for there was no tomorrow. But there is always a tomorrow if you're just tough enough to cling to it, which is why I've asked you here tonight. Some people see me as an evil man.
No, never.
The truth is, I'm no more evil than you, or Miss Pennywise, or any of those poor people you insist on trying to lead. I'm only a simple man trying to cling to tomorrow every day, any means necessary.
And what happens when the drought is over?
Over. Well, we can always hope, I suppose. But until then, our regimen of controlling consumption and regulating mechanism of cash must continue.
Yes.
Bobby, I want you to have this cash. And I want you to tell the people that the powers that be grant full amnesty to those involved in this week's criminal activities, as long as they're willing to return to the improved fee schedule as authorized by the legislature. Don't let it happen again, and have a good time in Rio.
So many tomorrows.
Yes.
But I'm afraid my conscience will cost you more than a pile of cash, Mr. Cladwell.
Bobby, it really is an awful lot of cash.
Free access is the only cash I'm interested in.
I thought we had an understanding, Bobby.
Then understand this. If there truly is a way to that bright new day, we'll find it together. All of us, not just the wealthy few. And that means free access.
But free access isn't possible.
And that's what I'll tell the people.
Stop! We'll not return to the stink years, Mr. Strong. I'll not allow it. I've spent a lifetime building this company, paying off the police, bribing the political elite, and snuffing out popular resistance as it were a naughty baby bunny in the palm of my hand. My left hand. And I centralized power to a pinpoint spot, right here, between these two ears. And I'm not gonna let some dreamy-eyed boy who can't remember the stink years to ruin all that. Seize him!
Don't do it, Caldwell! There's no telling what they might do to the girl!
That's just the chance I'll have to take.
He really is as evil as they say.
You think just because I love my daughter, I'm gonna stop clinging to tomorrow?
Caldwell, what are you saying?
I closed my heart off to love once. I can do it again. So you're in touch with him then? With all haste, Officer Lockstock! With all haste!
You like to have Cladwell! Cladwell!
Why did I listen to that man? Why did I listen to the nature of his plan? And when he talked, I should have thought, I should have blocked, I should have ran. Why did I listen to that man?
about these little disturbances. And fifth,
Yes, Blackwell?
assemble the legislature, will you? We need full authority over the upcoming crackdown.
And dirty my hands with this bad business? Not on your life.
Don't kid yourself, Pip. Your hands were as filthy as a child after sandbox time. But don't worry, you can wash them soon enough over by the banks of Rio del Rio. No. You, and you. Come with me.
Why did I listen to that club? The little private castles all really took. Let's have that green and the cake and maybe this. Listen to that drum.
Why was Gladwell? You told us one thing, then you did another. That's what you did, Gladwell. That's what you did!
Come on then, young Bobby. You can't keep screaming all the way down to Urinetown.
She's still with the others. What happens to me happens to her.
What happens to you happens to all of us.
Rather later, sooner, I say.
But not to hope. Oh, please not to hope.
Now we finally got you. Now you're in our cause. Captured in our city of walls. There's no trial or jury. Nothing to discuss. Now the law is speaking through us. You'll get your town. Also go to your town. Away with you to your town. Now no more fuss.
Let go of me! I have the same hope!
There's no saving hope now, Miss Pennywise. There may be no saving you.
Oh no? Then take that! And that! And that! And a few of these! Why did I listen to that boy? Spoke of hopes and dreams that filled me with such joy. How can I know he loved me so as if for sure was like his toy? Why did I listen to that?
So what's it like? You're in town, and I've heard so much about
Perhaps better for us to show you.
it. What's this? Where are we?
You, my boy, stand at the very threshold to a new world.
Step through the door, and Urinetown awaits.
Door? More like railing and pigeons. A rooftop?
And a drop.
A decisive drop.
I guess I still don't understand.
Never fear, the time of understanding is at hand.
Welcome then to the very gate of Urinetown itself.
Why did I listen to that cat? Why did I listen to my dad? I went to work for him, he said he was so glad. Was he sincere? Now it's clear, now I fear that I can have. Why did I listen to that?
There's public amenity number 47. And the legislature. And my boyfriend home. What? We're just standing on top of the UGC headquarters building, and this is our town.
Yes! Yes, it is.
But how can it be the word our town and your town at the same time unless, oh dear God, no, we couldn't have.
Over you go, then.
Wait a minute, you're just gonna throw me off this roof and that's supposed to be your town? Death is your town?
That's one interpretation.
Why did I listen to my I heard you calling me this melody is mine. Something on my tongue, I will see that it is wrong. Why did I listen to my heart? Why did I listen to my heart? I heard you calling me this melody is mine. So let the something on my tongue, I will see that it is wrong. Why did I listen to that? Why did I listen to that? Why did I listen
them up, Mr. Barrel. You know the drill.
What's taking them so long?
We should have been back by now. Carnival's not the one silly guys.
Last night, all the sirens and the screams. Maybe they were, I don't know. What's that word? Celebrating?
Bobby won't let us down. He's a good boy, my Bobby's strong. If anyone can find the way to freedom, he can.
Otherwise, we kill the girl, right? That's the plan, isn't it?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now, shall we? Little Sally, what's going on up there? It's... Yes?
I saw Bobby.
Yes?
I don't think the meeting went very well.
Why do you say that, little Sally?
Well, they threw him off a building.
What are you saying, little Sally? Who threw who off the building?
Bobby, the policeman, they threw him off a building.
The police threw Bobby off the building?
They couldn't have done such a thing. We have Clevel's daughter. Well, they did! I mean, the policeman came soon enough, but not before I heard his last words.
His last words?
That's right. They were about her. Well, what were
That's right, Hope. I am your mother, the one-time lover of Caldwell B. Gladwell.
Strumpets! Louder!
Call me what you will. But it was during the stink years, you see. None of us thought we had much time back then, so many of us did questionable things. There was the horse at the morning, but there was also the fond farewells and the late night trysts. Life was an explosion filled with riots, cheap cabarets, dancing girls.
And love?
Oh yes, and love. There was love like no tomorrow. Or there was no tomorrow, but there's always a tomorrow of some kind or another. After you were born, your father made me promise never to reveal my identity to you, for I was something of a strumpet in my day. But never, in my wildest... You're in Urinetown now.
My heart is telling me many things right now, as you can all well imagine. But one thing is bellowing louder than anything else is that when there's wrong in the world, we must right it. You did a wonderful thing by coming here, Miss Pennywise, Mom. And if you can reform yourself, maybe we can reform a lot more than we know. Ladies and gentlemen of the rebellion, if you want to do to me what they did to Bobby, I wouldn't blame you. Give her! If this righteous rebellion were to peter out in Bobby's absence, sending his memory into oblivion, I would blame you. All of you. Kill me and the rebellion dies with you. Let me lead you and the rebellion will triumph.
Lead. You want to lead us?
She's mad!
Lead you to the very nerve center of my father's empire.
I've got a key.
And the guards are not to question me, but once there, we'll question Daddy. Oh dear, yes, we'll question him plenty.
Why should we trust you?
Because your hero, Bobby, loved me, and I loved him.
Hope, dear girl, on behalf of the people of the rebellion, perhaps we, in time, might be able to love you too.
It's all that really matters, isn't it? Love? Now let's go do to them what they were ultimately going to do to us.
With a lust for saving water, Matthew's daughter, up for that.
Lay it on your Stradivari. He's not sorry, not a shred.
He's not sorry. He's not sorry. He's not sorry. He's not sorry.
That's his face. That's what that situation is.
I'm going back down to give it another look. You stay up here, guard the streets.
I've been needing to ask, Mr. Longstone, do you ever have doubts about what we've been doing? About the killings and all?
It may surprise you to learn, but sometimes I do. But the health and safety of this town are my primary concern. I love the people of this town, Mr. Barrow, very much. Cladwell's edicts may be their only chance.
And I love you
Oh.
very much.
I see.
Well, that went pretty well.
That's why love, like a story.
Where are we, Miss Smith?
Not yet, sir. They're still searching the sewer system.
Which is where they'll be keeping hope, I imagine. I can only pray that when we meet in heaven, she'll find it in the vastness of her heart to forgive me.
Giving up on me so soon, Daddy?
Miss Clago, what an unexpected surprise.
Is there any other kind?
Oh dear, thank God you're safe.
I'm not safe yet, but I will be. Soon all the people of this land will be safe. Most of us, anyway.
It's all over, Caldwell. We've come to take you away.
Take me away, but to where?
To the same place you took young Bobby.
And old so-and-so.
And all those who couldn't pay your criminal fee hikes.
Seize him!
Oh dear, what is the meaning of this?
I've joined the revolution. And you? I believe it's time you join the expat community. In Urinetown.
Oh dear, you need me more than you know.
The only thing we need now is freedom for the people.
And love?
Oh yes, and love.
That's what I used to think too, hope dear. But worldwide ecological devastation has a way of changing a man. There really are things more important than love, dear, like food, water, and shelter, for example.
And piles of cash.
It wasn't just the cash, Miss Pennywise. It was an awful lot of cash. So long hours, so long money, are the money this time round.
Remember when our nights were starry?
Aren't you sorry?
Sure, I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry, just
Take him away.
I regret nothing, you hear me? Nothing! Maybe I was a bad father and a cruel and vicious man, but I kept the me off the streets and the water in the ground, you hear me? I kept the water in the ground.
What now, Miss Clavo?
Now is the beginning for all of us. Now is a new day when each of us, regardless of race, creed, class, or criminal history, can come together as one people and share the fruits of our labor as one. Now is the dawning of a new age, full of compassion and the right to do whatever you like, whenever you like, with whomever you like, in whatever location you like. Ladies and gentlemen, today marks the final day of the age of fear, an age that lasted far too long. Today marks the first day of a new age. A new age.
Don't you say it.
Of hope. I see a river flowing for freedom. I see a river just in view. I see a river flowing for freedom. I see a river straight and true. Come to the river flowing for justice. Come to the river rendezvous. Come to the river flowing for justice. All for the people, me and you.
Well, as you probably guessed, Hope took over her father's business, instituting a series of reforms, opening up the public bathrooms to all the people, to be for free whenever they liked, wherever they liked, for as long as they liked, The UGC was renamed the Bobby Strong Memorial Toilet and was operated as a public trust for the benefit of the people.
Officer Lockstock, where'd you go?
Keeping my head down, little Sally. Something you should learn how to do too.
But aren't you scared the rebels will see you?
Ah, well, little Sally, I may be a cop, but I'm also the narrator. So no one can touch me, not if they want to shoot it.
Being at will, thanks to the rebellion, the world will be a much better place.
Actually, Miss Gladwell, your father commissioned to study water consumption just before he...
My father was a tyrant. We need never fear him again. Justice is the only tyrant we need to obey.
Sisters and brothers, fight for the river.
Fathers and mothers, say peace to you. All in the family, push towards the river. Shout towards the river, why don't you? Step in the river, rain in the river. Stop in the river, through and through. Once in the river, you are the river. Friends on the shoreline, jump into.
Of course, it wasn't long before the water turned silty, brackish, and then dried up altogether. As cruel as Caldwell v. Gladwell was, his measures effectively regulated water consumption, sparing the town of petty fates with abandoned Urinetown. Hope chose to ignore the warning signs, however, preferring to bask in the people's love for as long as it lasted.
What kind of musical is this? You guys want to take over and then everything starts falling apart?
Well, like I said, little Sally, this isn't a happy musical.
But the music's so happy.
Yes, yes it is.
Such a fever. If only I had a full, tall glass of water, maybe I'd have a fighting chance. But don't you see, Miss Strong? The glass of water's inside of you. It always has been. Don't you know what you are? Yes, we all are. You are the river, I am the river. He is the river, she is too. All are the river, flowing for freedom, flowing for justice, let's review. See a river flowing for freedom, you see a river just in you. You see a river flowing for freedom, you see a river straight and true.
I don't think many people are going to see this musical, Officer Lockstock.
Why do you say that, Little Sally? Don't you think the people want to hear that the way of life is unsustainable?
And the title's awful.
Yeah.
Can we do a happy musical next time?
If there is a next time. Well, that was our show. Hope eventually joined her father in a manner not quite so gentle. Miss McQueen left this town and opened up a bottling factory just outside of Brasilia, which did rather well, until the Amazon dried up. Then she moved. As for the people of this town, well, they did the best they could. But they were prepared for the world they inherited, weaned as they were off the legend of their founding fathers' scare tactics. For when the water dried up, they recognized their town for the first time for what it really was.